Hello, I'm Richard. This is the fourth of a 5-part series of videos I'm doing for parents and teachers of STAR children. This one is about the principle that they challenge you to evolve. Now, imagine you were transported into a much more highly evolved alien planet where everything operated on completely different rules and paradigms and consciousness, where there was love, there was light, there was everything at your fingertips, etc. There was no money, you didn't have any problems of the world today. If you were put in that environment, there is no way you can function according to the way you live and think in the world today. So if you consider that, then your current level of functioning, thinking, consciousness will completely be irrelevant in a new world like that. Well, what's happening on this planet is that humanity and the earth are evolving in that direction. It is moving in that direction. So your STAR children are here to facilitate that happening. Consequently, if your evolution is stuck in where you are, then you are going to be living in the past, where your children are going to be living in the future, and there's going to be a gap that's going to continue to grow between the two. So STAR children are here to challenge parents and teachers to evolve. Why? Number one, the world is changing very, very fast. We see that happening all over. By 2020, there'll be the fully autonomous car, the driverless car. So you will order a taxi on your app on your phone. The taxi will turn up, that is a driverless car. That driverless car will be owned by somebody who has put that car into the fleet to earn them money while they sleep. This is unheard of. There's so many examples of this happening. The flying car is going to be a reality in the 2020s, whereby the average person with enough money will be able to buy one of these things. So time is running very fast. The world is changing very fast. Is the world a better place? In some instances, yes. In many instances, no. We see the continuing destruction of the planet. And so the STAR children are here to help with all that. The pace of change in the world is not slowing down. It is getting faster as time goes on. Many people of the older generation are feeling more and more breathless. And the stress in terms of being able to cope with the change is increasing. Point number two, they are here to play a key role in the new world. That's why they've turned up. And they are of much higher consciousness than we realize and know. And because they're here to play a key role in the new world, you will have no part in that unless you evolve to their level and help them play the game at that level. And the new world requires new thinking, new paradigms, new practices, different ways of functioning in relationships. And this is what the STAR children are here to do for the future. Third point is to learn technology. Because if you don't keep up with what's going on in terms of the technological changes in the world and how that creates new opportunities and destroys the old institutions, then you're going to be unable to help your children as they move into the future. The issue with technology is that a lot of people have this block. I can't do it. It's too difficult, or I don't want to. I'm used to my comfort zone and the old. Learning anything new first requires a decision that you can and you will. And then it's a matter of taking the steps in learning. You are never too old to learn anything, and that includes technology. Point number 4. The star children, their level of consciousness is beyond yours. So they've come in already with a wiring in their neurology, a thinking of their brains, their level of consciousness, the way they see and respond things to a level that's beyond yours for most parents. And that is a challenge. And so when they come in with a level of consciousness beyond yours, the only way you can connect with them fully is to raise yours. That is why they're challenging you to evolve in your thinking, evolve in terms of your emotional mastery, evolve in terms of the way you interact with the world, evolve in terms of developing your high potential within yourself. And the last point is you can either help and support them or hinder them, right? You either help and support or you hinder. There's nothing in between. And the thing is, all parents love their children, want to have the best for them. But there's this huge gap in terms of understanding and realizing what's required. Hence these series of videos. And so the best thing you can do for your star children is to work on yourself. That is simply the best thing you can do. And the 5th video in this series is about how to transcend your world. So there'll be a lot of tips and practices to help you in evolving so that you can enjoy the future with your wonderful children. I'm Richard.